Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that like and subscribe button and let's get right into today's video. So I did go ahead and apply my peel off base coat. It's essentially just this 𝐸𝐴𝐕LAND latex tape and some matte top coat on top of that. Now I'm going in with some base coat to glue these nail tips down. And these are the 3XL non-C-curve square tips from Kairos Nail Supply. After I apply all the nail tips, I do like to go in with the thin layer of base coat on top of them before I go ahead and trim them down, so that way they don't pop off at all. Since this is latex tape underneath, I feel like that's more prone to just popping off rather than the typical cuticle oil and matte top coat. So I do like to do this step just to ensure that it doesn't come off. After applying the base coat, I do like to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds, and then I do wipe off the tacky layer with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol. I did go ahead and trim these tips down to like a long length off camera. So for today's set, we're going to be using Pure Ivory from Kairos Nail Supply and this color Strawberry Moon from Fairy Acrylics. So I created a set, I'll pop it up here, the other day to enter the Halloween nail contest for Fairy Acrylics, and I didn't film a video because it was just press-ons that I did. And I posted the set to my Instagram and someone was saying that they couldn't wait to see the video, and I didn't film a video at that time, so I decided to recreate the whole set for YouTube. So that's what I'm doing in today's video. So taking that pure ivory color, I'm applying it to the full nail on my ring finger. And this color is absolutely beautiful. It's like a milky white base with some very light shimmer to it. It's very beautiful, like I said. You can purchase this using the link down below at 𝐿𝐴𝐳𝐈𝐊𝐿.com. And if you use the code YouTube, you can save 15% on all your purchases. So I do want to mention, I think I mentioned actually in one of my last videos, but my nail room is pretty cold when I do my nails. So that's why it's kind of running everywhere when I apply the acrylic. And I don't have, I don't feel like turning on the heater because then it just heats up the whole house, and I don't like our house hot. So yeah, I know how to work with it when it runs everywhere, but that's just, don't think that I don't know how to apply acrylic, because I do. It's just very messy, and I don't mean to sound like all full of myself or something like that, just saying that I know how to apply acrylic, but it's improved and I know how to work with it when the bead's super wet. That's just pretty much the whole thing I'm trying to say here, if that makes any sense at all. So here I'm just quickly showing you the structure of the snout. Just look how nice that is. The thickness is super nice, the apex is super nice. Like I said, my application has improved so much. I've only been doing nails for 2 years, and obviously there's way more room to improve as well. So for this finger, I will be doing an acrylic Frenchie nail. So I'm taking that pure ivory color again and just trying to sculpt out the smile line. Like I said, the acrylic was a bit runny. I even tried to drain a little bit more of the liquid by holding on the napkin for a little bit, and that didn't seem to really work as well. So like I said, I know how to work with this, so I applied the bead, and now I'm just trying to, like I said, sculpt out the smile line, and then I will go in to build up that thickness as well. And I will be doing that to the pinky nail as well, along with the thumb. So this is what the acrylic smile line is looking like. I did kind of have a hard time staying in frame when doing the thumb and pinky nail. That's why you didn't see the process of those, but it's just the same as that index finger. Now I'm going in with that Strawberry Moon color from Fairy Acrylics, and I'm applying it to the full nail on the middle finger right now. And I am going to be honest real quick about this acrylic. I don't know if I got like a bad batch when I got it, because I did receive this a long time ago, actually the beginning of this year in a giveaway. And this acrylic seems to be super chalky, like it was very hard to work with for some reason. Like when I'd wipe, I wouldn't wipe super hard, and you could see just all that acrylic just come off. So I was kind of struggling with that. But I found out how to work with it. Just use wetter beads and stuff, like put more liquid on my brush and dipped in the powder to make it easier to work with. But that's just my quick thoughts. I'm not hating on the brand. This was only my first colored acrylic I've tried. I don't have any more powders from them, but I did go ahead and purchase, I think it was the other day, a beautiful like glittery acrylic. So I'm excited to use that, and I will film a video with that set as well when I get that powder. But yeah, this was my first time, well, second time I guess, using this powder, and like I said, this is just based off my experience, but I do plan on trying more of her powders in the future. So now that these smile lines are dried, I'm going in with my hand file just to crispen them up, but just a little bit to perfect that look. I will be doing that to all of the nails, and then I will go in with the Strawberry Moon color again. So this is the nail so far. The smile lines look way better now that it's all filed. Now I'm going in with that Strawberry Moon color, like I said. Here I just quickly wetted the whole surface just so that way it's easier when I go in and apply this red. I'm not the greatest at keeping the acrylic like all nice and stuff, so I do apply it over the smile line, like on the white part, but I do like to go in later on and file that to obviously remove all that red excess acrylic on top of that. And I'm so sorry that you can see like the little sun glares from the blinds. I don't have any curtains in the nail room yet, and I don't know how, like I don't want to position my whole desk into a different area. So again, I'm sorry for that, and hopefully I'll get curtains eventually. I don't know yet. If you didn't know, me and my family have recently moved into a new place. So I was able to finally get my own room to make into my nail room, and I have like really nothing in there. So eventually, I'm hoping in the beginning of this year that I'm able to get stuff to decorate the nail room and make it less plain looking. So getting back into the nails, just applying the Strawberry Moon color, and I will be doing that to the pinky and thumbnail as well, and then we will be going in and filing. Now that our acrylic is nice and dry, we're going in with this 5-in-1 tapered drill bit and going around and sealing the cuticle area, making sure it's all nice and flush to that natural nail. I could have also used this bit to perfect the smile lines on all those Frenchy nails, like get the red off that white, but I decided to do that with the sanding band, which you'll see here in a little bit. Next, I'm going in with the 𝐹𝐵𝐷𝐿�𝐵𝐺 medium grit sanding band and going around and getting all that red off now on the smile line. I will also be using the sanding band to go over the surface of the rest of the nails just to smooth everything out further before we go into our nail art. Now I'll be going in with the Tammy Taylor pen stick file and going along the sidewalls and the free edge just to crispen everything up even further. Here I decided to show you how I do the free edge because I can't usually, I'm not good at staying in the frame when doing the free edge, so I'm just showing you my quick little tip that I do just to perfect that free edge. Now I'm going in with the mini buffer just to smooth everything out even further, so when we go with the nail art, it applies smoothly. So this is what it's looking like so far. It's very beautiful, honestly. These colors are super cute together. Now I'm going in with some base coat because I will be doing like the aura effect or aurora effect with some acrylic, and I like to use base coat just to kind of get that effect so it can stick on better. So I'm applying that to all of the French nails, just like in the reddish area. I'm kind of blending up into the white part and then a little bit in the middle of that middle finger. And I'm not doing it to that ring finger at all. After I've applied the base coat, I will be going ahead and curing it for only 30 seconds just so that way it's not like super cured and it has that nice sticky layer. Now I'm going in with the Acrylics Maleficent Black acrylic powder. It's a very beautiful deep black. And I'm also taking this smoky eyeshadow brush that I got and creating the aura effect. So typically what I do is I just dip the brush into the powder and just gently pat it on top of that base coat. And I try to focus more in that middle section just to get that deeper color and then kind of lighten it up along the side, like the edges. And then I tap off all the excess that I don't need, and then yeah, that's pretty much how I create this effect. So I know that the middle finger kind of looks a little bit weird because you can see like the outlining of the base coat, how it just doesn't blend properly with that red. But it's not really a big deal because I will be going in with some nail art on top of that, so you won't even be able to notice it afterwards. Now I'm quickly going in with another thin layer of base coat because I will be applying matte top coat to all the nails, and I don't know if the matte top coat will ruin this effect that I created, so I want to protect it with this base coat, and then I will go on top of that with some matte top coat. So this is what we're working with now. I did go ahead and mix some red gel polish onto my palette with some base coat. Now I'm taking this like little dust cleaning brush type of thing and just tapping it into that gel polish, and then I'm tapping it onto the nails to create some like blood splatter effect. And I'm only doing this on the Frenchie nails for now, and then we will go in later on and do it on the ring finger as well. So for the ring finger, I am taking some Betty Core rhinestone glue and these little red rhinestones. I'm going to be creating like the little bodies of some spiders. So I'm taking a bigger rhinestone and placing it towards like the bottom where I want it, and then a bit smaller one right on top of that to create, like I said, the body of the spider. After I've done that, I think I do about 3 different spiders on this nail, and then I do go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds to make sure everything is nice and fully cured. Next, I'm taking some black gel polish and I will be creating the little legs of these spiders. It's not really hard, even though in my past videos I just think I overthink doing the legs on spiders. It doesn't have to be super perfect, so I'm just doing like just tiny little lines to create the legs, and then do cure that for 30 seconds, and then we will be going on to the blood splatter for this nail as well. So same thing as the other nails, I'm just dipping that brush into the red gel polish and splatting it on top of the like little spiders to create that blood splatter effect, curing that for 60 seconds to make sure it's all fully cured. Now getting into the final part of this nail set, I am taking some black gel polish and I am outlining my spider web. So I'm doing a line down and then a line across, it's pretty much a cross, and then I do lines in between that to kind of make it look like a star, I guess you'd say. And then I go in and create the little web effect. After I've completed this, I will go ahead and cure it for 30 seconds, and then we will be going in with our chrome powder next. So I'm taking this like cute holographic chrome powder, and I will be applying it to that black spider web that I created using a makeup applicator brush. And then I will go ahead and like dust off all that excess so that we can actually see like the spider web. Now I'm taking the Cherry Blossom Cuticle Oil from Kairos Nail Supply and applying it to all my cuticles and just gently rubbing that in. But that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!